All right, this show is going to be a little bit different. Sorry to say I could not record like I normally do. First of all, we were at a remote location and it was a little busy there, so we could not record the way that we normally like to. So I've got some pictures, I got some videos, so it's going to be a bit of a hybrid. It's a mess, I'll tell you that right now, but we keep our streak going. We are still playing every week. Almost missed it this week, but we've got a little something. And basically, we just got together and played a quick tank on tank game just for kicks and giggles to see how certain tanks would handle certain tanks. 75 points. The Soviet Union brought T-34s, T-34 company with some Valentines and Su-85s in support, as you can see right here. So yeah, we've got two platoons of T-34s, a HQ of T-34, Valentines, and then the Su-85s. As the Germans brought a Panzer III company from Ghost Panzers. I've got the HQ, which is this guy right here, the Panzer IV, and then a platoon of Panzer IIIs, and then a platoon of Panthers. And the rules of the scenario are that everything but terrain counts as terrain. So you have to make cross checks no matter where you go, unless you're in terrain. So it's kind of reverse, and that's the reason why we brought T-34s and Panthers, because they do very well in this cross-country terrain where you have to bog down all the time. So the Soviets moved up here, I moved up here. Nothing really happens except an Su-85 got bogged, and I believe some of the T-34s also got bogged. Actually, the HQ goes over here, and the T-34 one platoon goes over here. One T-34 got bogged down, and one Valentine and one Su-85 gets bogged down, which kind of spreads them out a little bit. I also got bogged down a little bit over here, didn't get all my Panzer IIIs, but the Panthers are the ones that I wanted to go, and they just blasted the Su-85, which was really bad news for him because that was really the only thing that could possibly kill a Panther at range, even though it would be very difficult at long range. And so his tanks are getting bailed out and destroyed, and he's hiding these T-34s over here. And then the other Su-85, since it's just a platoon of 2, runs away because he rolls a 1. And then I get in kind of an echelon formation here, protecting against these Valentines, as one platoon, this platoon of T-34s came here. I blew up 2 of them with the Panthers, of course. And then that HQ is still hiding out back there while these guys are getting up on the hill. And all I do is just stay here and fire. It was actually a very uneventful game because the Germans are just such good stand and shoot guys. He did not charge like I expected him to. I expected him to come around on the flanks as quickly as possible, try to get to my side armor, and he didn't really try, but I'm not sure he could have, because these guys got 40-inch range, and that is huge. So yeah, so now I'm blowing up stuff on the hill, and he came through. He's bringing up the HQ over here, and then here's an angle shot of me shooting at his guys on the hill. And then the T-34 over here runs away. The Valentines are getting decimated. I believe the T-34s up here run away. So all that's left really, these 2 Valentines and the HQ at this point. And I thought I had videos. But basically that's how it ended. Let me pull up the last one. Basically that's just how it ended. His HQ came over here, blew it up, and then these guys, I think, got blown up on the same turn at the end. But the Germans did not have much of a chance. Let me see if I can find, I could have sworn I put up videos here also. No. Let me get this. So here's a conclusion video that we did. So I'm just going to run that. This guy gets back in. He does. So here we go.
He can move.
He can move. So yeah, we're playing everything but the terrain. It's backwards. Everything but the terrain. You have to make a cross check. Oh, going for the side armor. Those guys can't move. You got side?
Yep. Side and short range.
All right.
One shot.
Need a 4. Got it. All right. So you got side armor on the lower. So it's 1 to 3. It's the lower. Otherwise, it's the upper. So you hit the turret, which means it's still 6 front armor.
Okay.
So 9 versus 6. Tied. So roll firepower. See if you bail them out. And you do. So my leader is bailed out. Anything else? Oops. Not
We know what it is.
There we go. All right. See if he gets back in. He does. And we're not taking any chances. We're taking these Panthers. Actually, this Panther's going to shoot over there. This Panther's going to shoot over there. So 2 shots on your HQ. That's 2 hits. Goes right through. And he's dead.
There's the game.
And just for kicks and giggles, these 2 shots both hit, both go through, both dead. So
Wipeout.
total wipeout. That's what you get when you get Panthers on the board.
And this
Oh,
is
yes.
something Dwayne Taylor made for us
Check it out.
with the gaming tag on it.
Yeah. Awesome. That is really neat. I wonder how he did that.
He works miracles with that 3D printer.
Well, thank you, Dwayne Taylor. Appreciate that. In fact, I'm going to take a picture of that. Maybe that'll be our main picture. So, but good game. Sort of.
I had a good time.
Okay.
SUs.
Panthers. Yeah. Once I took out the SUs, they ran away. That was pretty much the game.
Yeah, they're the only thing that could have scratched those Panthers pretty good.
I was just thinking that if you went around the hill and around there and just kept hiding as much as possible and then jump out at me,
Yeah.
that might have been a better move, because the only way you could beat me is get to the flanks, because my flanks are really weak. My front is just too much. I mean, it's 6 versus your 9s. That's like my Panzer IIIs trying to hit you from long range. It's not going to work. So,
That was a learning experience.
yeah. Well, I'm glad I got to use the Panthers. I've been looking forward to some Panther action. So,
along with some stolen items.
and we are, as you can hear, we're not in my place. So we had
We're at work.
we had a little conflict scheduling conflict.
Yeah, I had to be at work and stuff, and so
So so we had to do it a different place and time. So that's why we get what we get here. So, but at least we got a game in and keep the streak going. Any last thoughts, then?
I would still take the SUs, but I would love to play them as an ambush. They're not meant to be a
That's
running
true.
slug.
But even still, anti-tank 12, long range against front armor 9, that's still a tough shot.
Yeah, but I'm more trying to take out these boys here. If I take them out,
That's
the
true.
Panthers run.
And I wonder, maybe you should have brought more T-34s, if that's what you were trying to do, take these guys out.
Well, it was a learning experience, as they say. I'm still trying to get the hand of these Russians.
Yep, there's plenty of options.
Yeah.
All right, thanks. All right, so that's how it ended. The Panthers are obviously way too strong for the T-34s, pretty much on their own. Without a lot of terrain, without infantry or planes or anything like that. The Panthers, even though they were also lower rated, they're green, they get hit easier, but if you can't get to their side armor, then good luck. But anyway, this is the last of our, because we were basically recovering from the market garden, just playing some fun, short, easy games. That will come to an end now. Next week we are planning to set up a Russian campaign, which will last 1 month. It'll take us into winter, into the holiday season, and then we'll see what we do there. But we have 4 planned scenarios. Germans versus the Soviet Union. It'll be 100 points. We plan on doing an open battle for the first game, and then a river battle the second game, and a city battle the third game. And whoever wins those 3 battles, if you win 2 battles, then, we'll take points. Whoever comes out on top overall in those 3 scenarios will get to choose in secret the scenario that they get to play. So we'll play 100 points. The winner will be the attacker for the final battle. And I'm ironing out the rules, and I'll go over them more as time goes on. But, we're ready to do another campaign and see how it goes with the mid-war Russians versus mid-war Germans. And that will be next week. So we're pretty excited about that. And, we're ready to start having some real good games again. Not that these weren't bad or anything, but 75, they're kind of like lunchtime battles where you just get together. Obviously, you saw there well, actually you didn't. There was one part in there where I was eating a pizza, and we're just having fun, just hanging out. But now we're going to get a little bit more serious with our games. So I hope you guys enjoy that. And again, thanks to Dwayne Taylor for that terrain. That was pretty cool, pretty neat how he did that. And thank you again. And we'll see you guys next time.